What up, everybody? I'm DJ Damage. Welcome to RPM Circle Presents Spotlight Live here at Revolt. The group Velour Afternoon draws inspiration from a unique place, the world of filmmakers, David Lynch and Ingmar Bergman. This duo is carving out their own unique niche in the world of music. They recently released their first EP titled Path of Love and will be touring the West Coast later this summer. Now hitting the RPM stage, please give it up for Velour Afternoon.
This world is so cold. Turn and look away, but stay today with no conscience. Don't go bringing me down. Don't make me belong now. I feel so cold trying to move along. Continue eternal day and tomorrow let's be brave. Bring me to my back so that I can go back. Now I can look at the sky. Turn and look away, but stay today with no conscience. Don't go bringing me down.
Okay, cool. Welcome to Revolt Velour Afternoon. Thank you so much for coming through, man.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we're excited about it. Now, this whole RPM Circle thing is about putting on new talent, but you guys are like new talent, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, how long have you guys been a band?
Bailey and I have been recording for about almost a year now.
Amazing.
Towards the end of the year, we got Leon and Evan, and it's just been going great.
So how did you guys all ultimately meet? I mean, let's start with the songwriting partnership.
I've known him since I was like 14.
Yeah, us three grew up together. We met.
Yeah.
I was 13.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and and our friend just tapped on my shoulder like, "You play drums?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then like they started bands, and then Evan and I were in bands, and then like
last summer or whenever he was visiting, and we're just like, want to make a song tomorrow, and we made like the first song that's
Yeah.
on the album, and we're like, oh, I really like this, and then we just kind of kept going with it.
I love asking this question because as soon as I ask it, I pretend like I ask a question to two people who are dating and ask how they and
kinda
it's
how
like
it feels.
that's how the story plays out.
It is like dating more than any. I'm more than any girlfriend
Yeah.
I've had in
It's like
years.
you were friends, you kind of
Yeah,
know each other.
we
and then
shared a
one
room
night-
for cheap
Yeah.
rent and stuff.
Yeah. One night got a little crazy.
You know, like right now our rooms in our warehouse, it's like we just happen to have this giant metal door in between.
It's like a
So like
dungeon
I'll be like
door.
falling asleep and he'll be recording, and I'll be like in
Yeah,
and out of
it just
consciousness. It's like,
connects to
no,
our
try
rooms.
this, and then fall asleep. You
Yeah.
know, it's like pretty.
You guys are living in an interesting place right now. You're in downtown Los Angeles. You're in a place that is known as Skid Row. Now, something that I like to talk to people about is how where they come up, where they live, imprints their music. So now, given the sort of famous and intense neighborhood, Skid Row, that you live in, how are you inspired by your neighborhood?
I think that it's just like a really intense vibe.
Well, there's a lot,
yeah.
like obviously a lot of drug use and like,
Like at our doorstep.
yeah.
Like
So-
there's syringes. Like you open the door and there'll be a syringe. I was up early one morning and there's a guy blocking our door, like pissed himself drunk. I had to like wake him up and he was just like, like
yeah.
There's an edge in Velour Afternoon, and it's an appealing one, but it could maybe be a sort of catharsis of the energy that you're experiencing in your home.
Yeah.
it's like literally like almost a garage door. So sometimes like we have a couch next to it and there like will be someone like asleep on the street, like so we'll be like this far from it.
Or
It's like-
screaming at someone else. Just really intense
Yeah.
vibes all the time. And it's like, okay, well, let's play really, really loud.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, like, you know, but that we, you know, it's like it's affordable for us right now, so we can like that's like why we live there. So it's like we can like do the music thing. Like,
And
play
clearly,
music.
people talk a lot about how it's a kind of an intense time to be an artist and put your music out, particularly at a time where it's harder than ever to really live off of your art. So there's got to be a special reason why you guys are choosing to really push forward with it. What would you say that is?
It's less about trying to make a living and just to stay alive.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't have music, I would definitely be dead by this point. You know, it's kind of the only thing I've ever been good at, and the only thing that like keeps
Yeah,
me
we
going.
can't do
So
anything
we can't do anything else. Like I suck at all jobs. Like I just need to make music work. So I mean, you know, even if nothing comes of it, I'm gonna be playing music until I'm schizophrenic or dead.
I don't know what else I would do, and even if it means like paying shit rent and living
Yeah.
in Skid Row
Yeah,
for
like,
the rest of our lives, like at least we're making music.
I mean, there's a legitimate vibe and chemistry that you guys exude. It probably comes from growing up together, living together, this man's general attitude towards life,
towards
and
life.
death. And you could almost come up with a tagline for the EP that you guys have. What would it be?
Path of love.
Yeah.
It's the path of love. It's about choosing life. You know,
Yeah.
it's about choosing life over death. Because a lot of the songs, I feel like they come from a pretty dark place. So from what I've been told about the recording process, that was how we all aligned. You know, it's just like us choosing to live, and that's the path of love. You know, it's choosing to live your life rather than squander it by working a job you hate and not doing exactly what you want to do.
Yeah.
So the band is the path of love.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how all of these sort of wisps of theory and aesthetics come together and sort of like become the tapestry of what your band is. If you were to unspool that tapestry 5 years down, what's like an ideal kind of place that you guys would be? And you can take that physically, aesthetically, in terms of your life.
Not having to work.
Yeah, if we could pay, if we could pay rent and tour all the time.
Yeah, and I think people like genuinely feeling a connection to it, music or like instrumentally or lyrically. I think that would be the most rewarding thing.
We want that like music where you're like in your room alone and you're just like having that moment with yourself. Like I think that's,
moment, having that
that's,
period of time
like,
with yourself.
I just want some kid to see me playing bass and say, I can play bass so much better than him. And then he goes out and becomes the best bass player in the whole world.
yeah.
Because he hated myself.
Yeah,
That's the real
it's
goal.
always.
Well, you're hoping that kids listen to this stuff and have a moment. Consider me a kid. I think we had a moment right now.
Cool.
This has been good.
Right
Thanks,
on.
man, guys. Thanks for coming through Velour
Yeah, for
Afternoon.
sure.
Yeah. Revolt.
All right, man.
Thank you, man.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Absolutely.
You only come out at night. Your blackout face is a fright, the kind of face that I like. Happy graveyard times. Now color me in this haze because it feels okay. Love is magical, magical. Love is
Thank you, everyone.
I want to thank you for tuning into today's RPM Circle Presents Spotlight Live performance. We'll see you next time.